Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the mirror on this 2003 Buick Lesabre. Tools you'll need are a Phillips screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, and a door panel clip tool or putty knife, as well as a 10mm wrench or socket and ratchet. You start with the flat blade screwdriver, and this panel actually kind of pulls. Carefully pry a little bit up and out, and then there's a little wire for your speaker. Pry on the side where you can see the tab. Pull the speaker lead out. Okay. Right here. Pry at the front very lightly. Pull that out like that. And then again, there's a little tab right here. Pry that up. Pull that out. Try not to drop that. And then back here on your reflector, just kind of pull in there, pry it out. Out. Now inside the door, there's two screws, one there and one right there. And I'll just fast forward through removing those screws. They are Phillips screws. Okay, you can use a putty knife, door panel clip tool, whatever you might have. Grab hold. Use your foot a little bit. Okay. Give the door panel a good yank there. It comes up and off. Here there's a master switch. You kind of pull out on a couple of tabs. So you pull out on these tabs, and then that rotates down. Switch comes out, and there's your door panel out. Okay, so your mirror, a little piece of insulation, just kind of pull that up and out. Okay, this little clip, you just kind of bend it to the side, pull that out. It's clipped onto our module here, and then there's a little push button there. Push it in, disconnect. 10mm socket and ratchet. You could use a wrench as well. Okay, and I'll just fast forward as I remove the two bottom bolts. Okay. The mirror's just kind of stuck a little bit because of the gasket. Pull the mirror out. Okay, so here's our original mirror. New mirror from 1A Auto. Now our original mirror is in fine shape, so I'm just going to reinstall this in the vehicle. But you can see, new mirror from 1A Auto, it's all the same. Just comes with a little couple shipping safety things. Has the gasket and everything. Most importantly, connector is exactly the same. So this is going to connect. It's going to bolt in and connect just like your original. The only thing you might want to do is This little clip here is just kind of taped onto the harness, so you could transfer that over to your new mirror so everything stays in place properly. Okay, so new mirror from 1A Auto, it's going to go on there, bolt on, be a great replacement. It comes molded in black plastic. You can obviously put that on there and it fixes your problem. If you want it to match the vehicle, I suggest going to an automotive parts store that has a good automotive paint shop, and they can usually match the color of paint for your vehicle, mix some up, put it in an air charged spray can, and you can spray it yourself and make it match. It wouldn't be perfect, but it would be pretty good. So as I said, this one's fine, so I'm just going to reinstall my original. Put your harness through carefully, and just kind of look, make sure your studs go through correctly. Start one of the nuts. Carefully start my other two. Okay, fast forward through tightening up those nuts. You want to make sure they're snug, not overly tight. And then I did forget to film putting the gasket back in. I do that later when I'm putting the door panel back together. And we'll take our wire, clip it in. Again, if you're putting a new mirror on, you would want to probably change this clip over. It's just taped on here. And go ahead and plug it in. Okay, just an explanation of what I'm going to do here. The door panel has a metal lip in it, I guess, kind of like a tongue and groove. It has the tongue side, and then on the door itself, on the rubber weather strip, is the groove. And you just need to make sure that you get that metal tongue into the groove. And the best thing to do is kind of start it right where the hole for the door handle, for the door pull is. Start it there, and then it kind of goes down in a lot easier. Okay, so you can see that I kind of look into that hole there, and I kind of push the tongue into the groove a little bit. Make sure it's kind of lined up, and then it kind of pushes right down on. And now there are lineup tabs, or lineup pins. Just make sure those are lined up, make sure all your pins are lined up with the holes they're going into. And then once you're confident that they're lined up, you can just kind of press the door panel on, give it a good hit in the corner, down at the bottom, in the front and the rear. Okay, make sure that the leads are out, the door lock lead and the mirror, or I'm sorry, the speaker lead. And now you can start the two screws. And I'll fast forward through that first one. Screw, best to start with your fingers first. Use my head. Pushes down in there, you might want to just take a screwdriver, push that pin down into the hole, push it right in. Okay. Deflector snaps in. And our power lock connects. Pull the door handle out. Push that through. Push it back in. Push that in place. And you're all set.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.